For my SLP, I focused on using math sets in order to analyze student achievement and identify gaps in student learning. Overall, the problems at Newport Elementary School are that there are gaps in student achievement in math caused by COVID-19 school closures and the closure of schools due to Hurricane Florence. This year, North Carolina Department of Public Instruction came up with math sets tests. These tests are on standards that students should have learned in the previous grade. We decided to give these tests in order to identify gaps that these students may have had from previous years. As you can see, Newport Elementary School is underperforming compared to other schools in the county in mathematics. Overall, Newport Elementary School is a large, diverse school who has failed to meet growth. There is also high turnover with our administrators, and teachers feel that they lack professional development. We have not met growth in the past 5 years, including our minority students who are disproportionately underachieving. Overall, we decided that 4th and 5th grade teachers would implement the use of the NCDPI's math sets tests to find and fill gaps in student learning in order to teach new mathematical concepts. These are the available math sets tests for 4th grade. As you can see, there's one for each cluster of math standards. These tests are given on 3rd grade standards that the students should have learned in their 3rd grade year. However, due to closures, some of these standards had never been taught. So as part of my SLP, I ended up training 4th and 5th grade teachers on the use of these math sets tests. They look very similar to an EOG or to a check-in. I then vertically aligned the math sets test to relevant grade level sequences so that the teachers were giving the proper test in order to pre-teach their standards. I then trained 4th grade teachers on the implementation of SchoolNet for online testing. After they gave the test, we analyzed the number and operations in base 10 test data. And from there, we implemented 2 interventions to fill the gap among 4th graders. Here's the data of the 4th grade numbers in base 10 test. As you can see, the average score is a 52.7%, so our students were greatly lacking in this standard. 3 interventions have been put in place to fill the gaps for 4th graders struggling to add and subtract numbers up to 1,000. These interventions are Dreambox, which is a Tier 2 math intervention online. The teachers are also going to utilize a problem of the day for this standard, and they're also going to intervene in small groups so the students have more one-on-one learning with this standard. They're also going to be pre- and post-testing online as opposed to paper tests in order to better prepare them for the end of grade tests.